people? Kinfolk Jones here. How y'all doing today? Today this is gonna be a real quick video. We finna paint the exhaust tips on Don. I didn't get the Stinger that has the black exhaust tips and all that other stuff. Sorry for all the background noise. It's kind of windy, and again, we next to the freeway, but I am in a garage, and temperature pretty good. So what we're gonna need is the heat gun, which I got over there. We're gonna mask off these reflector lights. I'm painting these black. So this is already black. I'm gonna wipe the black paint off of this once I start painting it. But I clean these off step by step. Well, what you're gonna want is a heat gun. That'll help dry it a little bit faster. I got some cardboard for when I'm painting. I can decrease the amount of overspray. I also have the Meguiar's and the Turtle Wax. Let me show you guys that real quick. Right, so we have the flat black primer. We're going to spray that on there first. The exhaust tips are already cleaned. We got the Pearl clear coat, and we have our high heat paint. I have two of these because this was getting kind of empty. And for any overspray, we're going to hit it with the rubbing compound. But yeah, you got your cans. Got the heat gun. I warmed up this can already. So just follow the instructions, you know. Make sure it's pretty warm outside. If not, make sure you warm up the can. Make sure it's not windy. Blah, 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 blah. Tape off any areas that might get overspray, or just be prepared to clean it off, because that's what I'm going to do. I would wash these with soap and water, then hit it with some degreaser. So it is, look, I know this is dirty, but the exhaust tips are not. And you know, these GDI engines, they have that carbon buildup. So this is what's on the bottom of the exhaust tips. That carbon buildup. But I want to keep this bottom part black. I want all of it to be black. I prefer black exhaust tips, and I prefer quad. I don't want to keep these exhaust tips, so I just want to paint these since I didn't get the, you know, whatever Stinger that is with the black rims and all that, blah, 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 blah. So let's get started. So this is how we're looking so far. We just put the primer on there for now, so we're gonna let that dry for about 30 minutes to an hour, and then we're gonna hit it with the high heat paint. While the primer's on there, it is gonna turn into matte. It's gonna be a matte black. Right now it looks kind of glossy, but it's gonna be matte in a few minutes. So that's where that high heat paint is gonna come in with the black gloss on. It's gonna gloss it up some more, you know what I'm talking about? Then go hit it with the clear coat, give it that protection. And I know Pearl don't matter, all right? But this is the only clear coat I had, all right? So yeah, I'm using what I got. But I got a lot of extra spray paint at the house, and I'm just like, let me paint some stuff, get some of this paint from out the garage, you know. And once this dries up, you're gonna give it 24 hours after you've done painting. Give it 24 hours, and then I'm gonna come with the Meguiar's and hit this bottom right here, where I could do that right now. But as you can see, it's glossy up here, matte at the bottom. Just want to get rid of that. All right, peoples, we are done. They came out pretty good. We got a little bit of overspray going on at the bottom. Like I said, I'm gonna clean that up. The other side looks good too. Yeah, I added a little bit of the clear coat, so it looks better. To me, it looks better. Black usually looks better in my opinion, you know. So next thing is that Stinger logo. But remember, she booty butt naked right here. That still looks mighty fine, mighty clear, really good. She does need a bath since the weather has been bad all across America. You know, well, most of America, I guess. Yeah, so she's still dirty, but like I said, wash the pipes off first. You know, wash whatever you finna paint, wash it off first. Apply some alcohol, get all the dirt off of there. If you need to sand it, you can. I started with the primer to make it stick better, and it definitely looks better to me. It looks good and it looks better. It looks clean. It almost looks like factory. I know there's a Stinger that comes with factory black tips. It almost looks like that. The Pearl, I don't know if you can see it. There's a little bit of Pearl on there. but you have to apply the pearl at least 2 more times, and it takes a minute. Like, you really have to, you can't do it like you do regular spray paint where you can do it 20 minute intervals. The pearl takes like hours though, and then you have to let it sit for a whole week for it to fully get on there. But we're gonna apply another coat, about 2 more, and we're gonna let it bake in the sun. Thankfully the sun came out, which made this quicker. I didn't have to use the heat gun much, but the sun is making the paint bake on there better. Ooh, that girl need a bath like a mug, boy. But yeah, that's about it for this video, man. Thanks for tuning in.